This is Evelyn Ackah of Ask Canada Immigration Lawyer, Evelyn Ackah podcast, and welcome to our Ackah Law Facebook Live. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. It's been an interesting day with constantly changing news. Obviously, the issues right now with COVID virus and the borders. I was listening to a news interview with the Prime Minister of Canada right now, talking about closing the Canada-US border to all travel that is non-essential. So, of course, manufacturing and trucking will continue, but all non-essential travel has also been now closed. So it's not as easy now to cross borders seamlessly. We totally understand this is quite an unprecedented time for everybody in the world, and definitely for North Americans and for Canadians. So I thank you for joining our Facebook Live and our podcast, Ask Canada Immigration Lawyer, Evelyn Ackah, to talk about all the changes that are happening. It's hard to even keep up. So I printed a lot of information I want to share with you. First and foremost, as you know, March again is Fraud Prevention Month for immigration. And so it's the month where we really focus on ensuring that you choose your representative very carefully, who's going to help you with immigration matters. Make sure you found somebody who is reputable, who is regulated, licensed as a lawyer, or also registered with the Immigration Consultants of Canada and has the credentials and the skills. Make sure you do not get taken advantage of, especially during this time where, you know, everybody is trying to get back home or trying to move to other countries to stay in one place. Make sure you choose the right representative, please. We don't want to hear about people who've been taking advantage of this time and the stress and anxiety around travel. So please be careful with who you work with. Feel free to give us a call here at Ackah Business Immigration Law, and we will give you as much advice and information as we have available and help you. Right now, obviously, people are focusing primarily on permanent residence applications, citizenship applications, visas that are long-term, not looking at just the quick NAFTA cross-border, because nobody right now is permitted to cross the border into Canada or the US unless it's essential service and related usually to manufacturing or trade between the two countries. We are each other's largest trading partner, and we want to maintain that to keep our economy going. However, we do want to ensure that everybody is safe. So I'm going to go through a lot of information today, talking about how coronavirus is impacting us all. Here at Ackah Business Immigration Law, some people are working from home. Some people have chosen to come into the office. We're letting people make those individual decisions at the moment. We are definitely set up for remote terminal access and working from home. So when the decision comes that we absolutely must shut down, we're ready to go, and we will continue to provide you with outstanding service and support by telephone, email, Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp. Whatever it is you need, we'll be here for you. So I want to make sure that you understand we are open for business. We are continuing to move files forward, to advance files, to ensure that documents and applications are ready for submission now for permanent residence and citizenship. And also in the future, for any cross-border applications, we will be ready to help you to ensure that there's no backlog with your application and your ability to do business once the borders are open again. So lots and lots and lots of changes. One of the things I want to talk about also is that I understand that Immigration Canada has canceled all citizenship ceremonies and citizenship tests as of March 14th until further notice. So we have some clients, for instance, who are either going to be writing the test for citizenship or swearing in ceremonies. They have now been put on hold and postponed for now, again, because of the isolation strategies and keeping people safe and limiting social interaction. The other thing is that all schools, I think across the country, have now been canceled. Definitely universities, colleges, high schools, elementary schools, they've been closed. So we're all now dealing with, if we have children at home and keeping them busy and focused on their studies and entertained while we deal with this current coronavirus crisis. In addition, immigration has confirmed that all In-person hearings and mediations, other than detention reviews, have been postponed until further notice. So take that and really hear that all in-person hearings and mediations, other than detention reviews, will be postponed until further notice. Before you go to any visa office, please check and make sure it's open. Check the website, because as we speak, consulates and visa offices are being closed, and we want to make sure you're not going to be wasting your time. Many of them just have essential staff only working, so be careful to ensure you check first before you go, and to find out what the requirements are in order for you to possibly have access given the changes that are taking place. The COVID-19 program delivery instructions by 𝒅𝒐𝒏 have been shared across the country with immigration lawyers, and they are quite extensive. We'll be posting information on our website at 𝒂𝒑law.com, so you have a better understanding of where to go, what's no longer in operation for the time being. Can you go to VAC centers, or will you have to wait for biometrics? As well, know that all deadlines for biometrics and document production have also been extended. You will not suffer negative consequences if you miss a deadline for biometrics. So please do not put your health at risk. Look online for information before you go, and ensure that you are up to date in all the changes that are happening before you go and risk accessing a visa office or VAC that may be close to you. The other thing is that all medical examinations will also be given extensions. So do not worry that you may miss a deadline for medicals or biometrics. Those deadlines have also been extended because of this COVID virus. So lots of changes happening. Yesterday we had a question from one of our clients who happens to be in New Zealand, and he's ready to land. We obtained successful permanent residence for him. And now the issue became, can I come? Am I considered a permanent resident of Canada? And there seems to still be some discrepancy. If you have a permanent residence documentation to come and get landed, the latest I've heard is yes, you can still enter Canada and get landed, and you are considered a permanent resident. However, when we called the airport to verify this information, we were told that they were still not considered permanent residents until they had their permanent residence card. So we are also, just like you, trying to access the latest information, making sure that we're giving you current advice, and that you're not making travel plans unnecessarily, or in order to get here to Canada only to be unfortunately turned away. You've got to be very careful that before you get on the plane, you are certain that you are one of the individuals that will be accepted into Canada, assuming you're healthy, and that you can still come to Canada and get on the plane. Yesterday, 𝒅𝒐𝒏 also indicated that they have canceled all in-person permanent resident landing appointments until April 13th, 2020. If you have a permanent resident landing appointment booked, it will be held by telephone at a new date, and you will be notified by 𝒅𝒐𝒏. So please hang on, stay cool and calm, and wait to hear from them. They will be in touch with you. We're all trying to protect each other's health and safety, as well as move your file forward. The other thing we heard from 𝒅𝒐𝒏 is they're canceling all refugee claimant appointments until April 13th, 2020. So if you had an appointment for a refugee claimant appointment, please wait, and you will hear from them, and they'll let you know when your new appointment is going to be. Again, as I mentioned, all citizenship swearing applications and citizenship testing will be canceled as well. So a lot of changes happening. I recommend you get onto the 𝒅𝒐𝒏 website. I would get on their Twitter feed as well for 𝒅𝒐𝒏, Citizen and Immigration Canada, because that is where they're sharing all the most important information about how immigration is intersecting and responding to the COVID virus crisis, so that you know exactly what's going to happen. Effective March 18th, all Canadian borders will be closed to foreign nationals. Everybody that is not a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, including immediate family members of citizens or permanent residents. The exceptions currently are for those who are U.S. citizens and diplomats. However, we have heard this morning between President Trump and Prime Minister Trudeau that the borders between Canada and the US have been closed to all except for essential services. Okay, and so right now that is the focus, is to contain this coronavirus so that it doesn't spread and we can protect our individual citizens of Canada and the United States. You should also know that immigration applications have been extended by 90 days for all further steps, for everything that you're needing to do to finish: photos, biometrics, medicals, swearing in, testing, citizenship. Everything has been extended to allow for an additional 90-day deadline due to the delays in processing that will undoubtedly be taking place. And other things have been canceled until April 13th. Federal court matters have all been canceled as well. Right now they're canceled to March 27, 2020. We'll see if that changes. This will allow for 2 weeks of delay to keep everybody safe. But as I say, please, please, please listen to the news. Keep your eye out on the IRCC website. Do not get on a plane to leave Canada. Do not get on a plane to come to Canada until you're 100% certain you will be admitted into the country. There's increased flexibility when it relates to hearings, refugee hearings, citizenship applications, even detention reviews have been delayed. Everybody is now on lockdown here in Canada, and that applies to immigration as well. So use this time, make sure you're getting the best advice you possibly can so that you can make smart decisions for you and your family. A lot has happened in the last few weeks for us as well here at Ackah Business Immigration Law. As I said, we're really focused now on our permanent resident clients. We're working on spousal sponsorship, PRs for express entry, all the provincial nominee applications, even intercompany transfer applications that will need consular processing. We're working on those as well. We're no longer focused on the NAFTA work permits as much because right now people aren't traveling as much cross-border, and we need to focus on those people we can help today. So today, to ensure that we can assist you, give us a call when you want to talk about PR. Are you eligible to apply for permanent residence? Maybe now is the time you want to actually apply for citizenship if you've been a permanent resident for a very long time. We can help you with that and move things along. I anticipate a significant backlog of files in the next month or two as everybody halts. And then when they realize life gets back to normal, they're going to be looking to push forward with their applications, and they will find a significant backlog if we did not help get applications in time. So please, don't delay, don't hold out, don't think you'll get to it later. You will definitely have a longer wait time if you wait to at least initiate your applications. Right now, the Canadian Bar Association Immigration Section, all the lawyers, we're working very hard to keep our clients up to date on what's happening so that they know what to do to come back in. Even snowbirds are affected because they need to come back to Canada. And we're looking at everything with the intersectionality of immigration, of benefits, medical benefits, the potential loss of medical benefits if you don't come back to Canada soon enough, and the exposure risks. So please, please, please be careful as you look forward into the next couple of weeks. Feel free to give us a call. We are here as your resource at Ackah Business Immigration Law. We're happy to assist you at any time. You can call us at 403-452-9515, extension 100, 403-452-9515, extension 100. These are unprecedented times for everybody. This reminds me a little bit of what we experienced during September 11th. And how everything just ground to a halt. But this is even more significant, and this is going to be longer term as we focus on saving lives, keeping people healthy, and ensuring we don't spread this illness. And at the same time, we need to keep small businesses running and operating. We are so grateful for the support of our current clients, new clients, our friends and supporters for thinking of us, especially during this challenging time. And we are reaching out to our clients and letting you know we're thinking of you. And if there's anything at all we can do to help you prepare and help you think through any analysis on immigration, what you need to do to protect your foreign workers or foreign workers you were hoping to bring to Canada, we can assist you with that. So give us a call. Let us support you during this challenging time so we all come out of this together at the end and we're still in business and we're still employing our great team of people, and that we can move forward knowing that we did the best we could in difficult situation and circumstances. Again, this is Evelyn Ackah at Ackah Business Immigration Law. I want to thank you for your time today on our Facebook Live. I'm sorry it's a little frenetic, it's a little fast, but I wanted to share all the information that we received from IRCC just now about the borders, about applications in process, and just know that the government is doing all it can to be fair-minded and to give people in the process and in the queue some time and extra time. So don't worry about that. They are being fair-minded and treating applications the best way they can to give you the best chances of being successful and planning ahead for when you can move to Canada and when you can travel to the United States. If you have any questions, we're here for you. Give us a call at ackahlaw.com. Thank you so much. Again, please ensure that given that March is Fraud Prevention Month for immigration, that you find the right people to give you the right advice. Speak with lawyers, speak with regulated and registered immigration consultants. Don't take advice from people that you don't know have been highly recommended and that are highly reputable. This is not the time to be taken in by a fraudster. Use your brain, use your research skills, reach out to professionals. We're here to help you. Take good care. Bye-bye. Until next time.